India on Friday issued a statement acknowledging that on 9th March 2022, in the course of routine maintenance, a technical malfunction led to the accidental firing of a missile that unfortunately landed in an area of Pakistan. Fortunately, there has been no loss of life due to the accident. The Government of India has taken a serious view of the matter and ordered a high-level court of inquiry, said the Defence Ministry. On Thursday, March 10th, the Pakistani army claimed that a missile from India was launched from Hisar, violated the Pakistani airspace and fell in Mia Channu city in Khanewal district of the Punjab province of Pakistan. Indian students in Russia concerned about disruption of flights and banking services can consider returning home, though there are no security reasons for them to leave, the Indian Embassy in Moscow has said. The embassy issued guidelines for Indian students in Russian universities after being contacted by them for advice on their continued stay in the country. Most of the concerns of the students appeared to be related to the fallout of the sanctions, which have hit the Russian economy very hard. The guidelines said certain disruption of banking services in Russia and direct flight connectivity from Russia to India is, however, taking place. If students have concerns regarding these aspects and would like to travel back to India, they may consider doing so. The embassy reassured students, however, that there was no security reason for them to leave. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Friday rejected Prime Minister Narendra Modi's suggestion that the BJP's victory in the 4 states reflects the mood of the nation for the 2024 general elections. At a news briefing in Kolkata today, she said, "Through the use of election machinery and central forces and agencies, the BJP have won few states and now they are jumping around. They play a kettle drum but they cannot make music. For music, you need a harmonium. All EVMs should undergo forensic tests to see if these were the same machines used by people to vote and then brought in for counting. If the BJP has won, it has not won by the popular vote. It's not a popular mandate, it's a machinery mandate," she said. A day after the Aam Aadmi Party snatched Punjab from Congress with a massive mandate, former Chief Minister and Congress rebel captain Amarinder Singh slammed the Grand Old Party for blaming their humiliating defeat on his term at the top job. Responding to Congress leader Randeep Singh Surjewala's claim that his party lost because of the anti-incumbency of 4.5 years under Captain Amarinder Singh, he said that the Congress leadership will never learn. Punjab's Chief Minister designate Bhagwant Mann will take oath for the top job on March the 16th. The 48-year-old comedian turned politician had yesterday said that his oath-taking ceremony will not be held at Raj Bhavan as is the custom, but Khatkar Kala in Nawanshahr district, the ancestral village of freedom fighter Bhagat Singh. Mann and party chief Arvind Kejriwal have a road show scheduled in Amritsar on March 13th. The UN Security Council will hold an emergency meeting on Friday on the alleged manufacture of biological weapons in Ukraine at the request of Moscow. However, no such claim has been verified by any authorities or watchdog as of now. This comes in the wake of United States denying Russian accusations that Washington was operating biological warfare labs in Ukraine, calling the claims laughable, and suggesting Moscow may be laying the groundwork to use a chemical or biological weapon.